Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. So we are going to do a glute and legs sculpting workout. So this is just a quick workout that you can fit in anytime during your day. And I recommend doing it a couple times a week. You'll see some real differences in how your body's sculpted after doing these for a consistent amount of time. So the key is to be consistent. You don't want to just do this once and never do it again. You want to keep doing it. And it's short enough that we can fit it in our day, because I know we all have busy lives. And this one's lying down. So you can't tell me enough how much I love lying down videos. So you can come all the way down if you want. I'm going to come up on my elbow and I'm going to take myself and I'm going to come onto my left hip, and I'm just going to push into my elbow so I'm not like crunching like this. So I'm going to come up, and then my leg's going to come out and my other leg's going to come out. So I'm on my hip, so nice long legs. And I'm just going to, oh, I have ankle weights on. I know you saw that at the beginning, but I forgot to say it. So some little ankle weights, just take it up a notch. So if you want to put those on, put those on. I'm going to pull my belly button in. I'm on my hip. I'm not laying back. And I'm going to lift and lower, lift and lower. So it's just a nice slow motion here with a flexed foot. We're just lifting and lowering. You can put your hand on your hip here if you want and just lift and lower. So just a little slow motion here. Everything coming out through the heel, the belly button's being pulled in. You don't want your shoulder sinking down. So lift, lower, lift, lower. We're going to keep that foot flexed, and we're just going to do little circles. So circle, circle, circle. You don't want your body to rotate at all, so you really want to concentrate on pressing into that hand if you're up, or pressing into that forearm, and don't let that leg drop. Lift, lift here, and circle, and reverse the circle. Reverse, reverse, reverse. So the foot is flexed. It's just a small motion. You can do this a couple of times if you want, or you can stack this with other videos. Leave it still, hip height, it still hasn't dropped. We're gonna take the toes to the front of the mat and then lift it and rainbow it to the back. So tap to the front and then heel to the back. Toes to the front, heel to the back. Toes to the front, heels to the back. Good. Toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. So this is really good for your obliques too. Probably feel it. Toe, heel, toe, heel. Let's do two more. Toe, heel, toe, heel. Leave it in line with your hip. Take the foot forward and just lift and lower. Lift and lower. You get extra if you can take your toe to the mat, but I can't today. I'm just flexing my foot. Lift and lower, lift and lower. And if it's really hard to get it in that 90-degree angle, it took me a while to get there, just do what you can and lift and lower. So lift, lower, lift, lower for 5, 4, yikes, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knee back in line. Take your knee to your elbow and then push. Knee to your elbow and push. Push. Knee to elbow and push. Good. So really stretch it out, stretch it out, stretch it out. Good. For 5, 4, push. 3, push. 2, push. 1, push. Leave the leg up. We're going to come into our tabletop. So this right leg, same leg is still working, and we're going to come up into that little donkey kick. So lift your leg up, up, up. So I don't want that knee to drop at all. You're pressing the heel towards the ceiling. Lift, 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 lift. Good. Press, press, press. Press into your palms here too. I'm guilty of rounding my shoulders, so I want to make sure that I have a nice flat back. So maybe just look at yourself if you have a mirror nearby and see that your back is nice and flat. We're going to take that leg, straighten it, and bend it in. Straighten it and bend it in. Good. Flexed foot towards the glute for 5, 4, 3, little hamstring stretch here, 2, 1. Leave the foot flexed and lift. Last time. Lift, lift, lift. So you should really feel it this time. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, knees together. You can sink back into a child's pose before we do the other side. Oh man, do you feel it? I feel it. All right, come on to the other side. So we come onto that other hip, lay down on your elbow, or you can come up, press into your forearm, and then we're just gonna take our legs nice and long, flex the top foot, lift and lower. So a nice slow motion here. Slower is gonna be harder because you're really engaging all those little muscles. So lift, lower, lift, lower. Good. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Pull the belly button in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave it up, and we're going to circle that flexed foot. So a little tiny circle without bringing our body forward and back. You don't want to do that. You want to stay nice and steady so that all the work is in the leg. So you feel how that's a lot different if you start to move forward and back. You're just waving with your body. This is going to make a huge difference. Reverse the circle, reverse the circle. Good. Nice. I hope I'm blocking my plant, which is dying in the back there. I think I'm overwatering it. No judgments. I'm just not a plant person. I don't know. I can't keep them alive. All right. So toe goes to the mat and then rainbow it to the back. Toe goes to the mat, rainbow it to the back. So toe, rainbow. Now here, it's really hard to keep yourself like really nice and straight because your body wants to rotate to the back. So you want to keep yourself really nice and straight. Press into that forearm, toe to the front, heel to the back, toe to the front, heel to the back. So 2, 1, and then bring your leg forward and lift and lower. I'm sorry about my foot, like right in your face in the camera. Lift and lower. Remember, you're still on that hip, that bottom hip. So if that bothers you, you might want to put a blanket under the hip. Next time you do this video, or if you want to stop the video and put a blanket under there, lift and lower, lift and lower. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your legs back in line, come into that tabletop position, and then we're going to bring our leg up into that little donkey kick. So flex the foot, don't let it drop, and lift, lift, lift. So we're not going to take the knees together because that'll give us a little bit of a break. We're going to keep that leg up the whole time. Flat back, relax your face, lift, squeeze the glute, lift, lift. Good. I forgot one move, so we'll have to come back down. I just realized it. We're going to straighten the leg and then bring it back in. Straighten the leg and bring it back in. Straighten and bring it back in. Straighten and bring it back in. Try to lift that knee up just a little bit higher. Good. Lift. Good. Out. In nice and slow. Out. In for 3, 2, 1. Bring your foot into that 90-degree angle, flat back, and push the heel up to the sky. Push, push, push. Good. Push up, push up, push up. Feel your glute work there. Pull the belly button in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're not done on this side, so come down, bring that leg back out, keep it flexed, knee to elbow. You thought I forgot, right? Knee to elbow and push it out. Knee to elbow and push. Knee to elbow and push. So bring it all the way in, push it all the way out. All the way in, all the way out. Good. Push. Push. For 5, feels like a little bit of a stretch now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Bring your knees together. You can do a nice little child's pose here. Toes together. Hips come back. Sink it low. Breathe. You can stay in child's pose as long as you want, but I recommend doing this a couple times a week to get the most benefit, and a short little video you can fit in anytime. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.